So the Russo brothers have taken on multiple projects after wrapping up Infinity War and Endgame. Now their future in the MCU still remains uncertain, but they did want to talk about the possibility of coming back and what this would mean, and maybe when and how. So Joe and Anthony Russo, I think, will forever go down in history as the guys that made Avengers really work with this huge ensemble, and it makes a lot of sense, right? Like, look at what they were able to take and deliver, you know, that comic scale that you never thought you would see on film. Yeah, Avengers did it to a degree, but it was, you know, tinier. Yeah, Age of Ultron pulled it off to a degree, but nothing like Infinity War and then the ending of Endgame with that huge battle has ever been seen before, and who knows if it's going to be seen again, realistically, unless they do Secret Wars. And this is where Joe and Anthony Russo recently in an interview were specifically asked about their future, considering that they're going to be producing and directing a lot of stuff on their own. And while they wouldn't say no, they did say that they would love to work with Marvel Studios in the future, and that the opportunity is always there. But for right now, they're ready to move on to other things. And if you just look as to the Phase 4 announcement, you understand that they probably have no involvement there, right? Like, there's nothing for them there. There's not even an Avengers film. But then they did say that in the future, if the possibility presents itself, due to the acquisition of Fox and all these other characters, that they would be willing to come back. And I think this is the one. You know, I've talked about it before. They have stated that they would love to separate at some point and work independently and then come back and do it together. To me, it just naturally screams that at some point, one of the directors will be brought back for something, and they'll do something solo. The other ones can maybe go do some Disney Plus stuff if they want. Who knows, really, right? Unite them again, because to me, the way they pulled off Endgame and Infinity War, if you're gonna have anybody pull off a Secret Wars, it's these guys. They've proven with their track record that they know what they're doing, and you have that trust now, so why not move forward with it? At the same time, you have to take a step back and realize that Marvel isn't their properties. They want to develop some in-house stuff that's 100% theirs. Because, let's be real, you're offered a lot more creative freedom with your own creations. Marvel Studios, you know what you're going in for. You walk in, they give you a character, there's a style, there's a few things you have to hit, there's a thing you have to build up here, whether you like it or not, and then there's an Avengers film down the road. If you don't fall in with that conformity, you're probably getting the boot. So a little more freedom on their end, but they're probably going to try to span out a little bit, then come back and be allowed a little bit more freedom than some of the other directors, and probably even them right off the bat were allowed. So, you know, it's coming, just a matter of time, I think.